I called it. I called it. Your good sis called it. Lauren Baldwin is not dead, and so much more went down in the season 3 premiere of Power Book 2 Ghosts. And y'all, I'm here with my initial thoughts to talk about it. I just watched the episode. I'm gonna go back and watch it again so I can give y'all the good nitty gritty like super breakdown over on Erica Vane TV. However, here on Erica Vane TV 2, y'all gonna get my initial thoughts as soon as I watch it. Also, members of Erica Vane TV, check out my close friends on IG stories because you'll be able to see my initial reactions as I am watching the episode as well. Y'all, we are back. Hit that subscribe button. Settle in for this real quick conversation. I'm about to just rattle off my thoughts, right? This ain't gonna be organized, but it's gonna be real, and I hope that you actually enjoy it. Y'all, Lauren's ass is not dead. Lauren Baldwin is not dead, or at least that's what y'all screaming in the comment sections of my YouTube videos. Want to deep dive into everything Power? Check out Erica Vane TV for long form in-depth videos. But in this short clip, we're going to talk about if Lauren is actually dead, or is Jenny Sullivan playing Cooper Saxe in the hopes of putting Tariq and the Tejadas away, boosting her career, and making Saxe pay for how he played her all season 2 of Power Book 2 Ghosts. Effie was the last person with Lauren alive, and she had a lot of motivation to kill her because Tariq is in love with her, and she wore a wire catching Brayden and Kane in it. Effie ended episode 9 looking like she made a decision that she couldn't sit with, and a lot of times the obvious answer is not the answer as to why in the Power universe. Okay, so technically Stars confirmed that Lauren is dead, but this was a great theory to explore, and we don't know if they're actually doing an okie doke for us because they still ain't confirmed Ghost's death, but they keep saying that he's dead. Subscribe. And I knew it. I knew Jenny had cooked up this thing. She's trying to scoop Saxe up because everybody feels like his ass is dirty. On top of scooping up Davis and Tariq and the Tejadas, she's about to clean house, and she's going to use Lauren to do it. However, that ain't even the biggest concern for me. The biggest concern for me with Lauren actually still being alive is that he fell for Effie for real over the summer. And when Lauren pops her ass back up, he's still very much so in love with her. What you finna do, Tariq? What you finna do? And we already get the hints of, I don't know if this is a psychosis break or something like that. Again, y'all, I'm going to watch the episode. I'm going to get down to the nitty gritty. I'm going to do a little bit of research. So right now I'm just throwing out stuff. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Let me know in the comment section down below. But I feel like we're on the brink of watching Tariq have some type of break in psyche. When we get to see in this episode him kill Bash and him have this visceral violent reaction to being compared to his father and being threatened in that way, and then also when we see him giving a speech at Zeke's memorial, and he's having all these flashbacks to all of these different moments and versions of himself, it almost feels like in his mind it's like splitting, and the truth is not what he's actually speaking to, even though he wants everybody to believe this narrative of he's not a killer, he didn't do it. And I think that we're going to see him go through some type of mental gymnastics at least to try to make this narrative stick, try to get back on the good foot in reference to public perspective, what he has to do to stay alive, and now that he's, you know, really pulled back into the business. And I'm honestly really excited to see it. It honestly mirrors what Ghost was experiencing. I feel like towards the end of the original Power, we started to see different moments where Ghost was losing his damn mind, for lack of better words, and he was struggling with who he actually was versus who he wants to be. And I really think that that's what we're entering into with Tariq. And I think that it's going to get intensified with the further pressure of, like, they've never moved this amount of weight before. Of the pressure of being the only one that Monet can trust, the pressure of the relationship with Effie, and then once Lauren comes out the woodwork, he still has to keep his head on the swivel because McClain is only as good as basically whatever Tariq's leverage is going to be over him. Like, I really think this season we're going to see Tariq go through some type of psychotic break, or at least some type of ridiculous mental moment that is going to change everything. And again, I'm excited to see it just from like a writer storytelling standpoint, because when you think that you've seen it all in the Power universe, they come with some new hot fire and you're just completely engaged and sitting it all over again. Like them starting the episode off with the London town crew coming through. Mecca's fiance wants her ring back. It sold for $5.5 million, and she wasn't going to pay that bill, but she was going to definitely see who bought it. Honey, but you didn't have to cut that girl hand off. She ain't do nothing to you. She ain't do nothing but love this little white man and then accept his offer. She was going to give up the ring. And sir, Mr. White Man, in what world do you buy a $5.5 million blue diamond and you go to Central Park in the middle of the night in the dark, sir, and propose with no security? Did you spend all your money on the ring so you had no security? There's absolutely no way I'm proposing to somebody. Well, I'm not proposing, period, because that's not what I'm going to do. But if I was a male, there's no way I'm proposing with a $5.5 million ring, walking around New York City with a $5.5 million ring in my pocket, and I ain't got no security. I ain't got no snipers in the back. That was rather foolish, sir. And as you can see, you paid with your life. Y'all, that came out of nowhere. Mecca's fiance, who was supposed to get this ring, but he was courting Monet and just needed her, had her on a yacht and everything. It's like they literally have opened up the world even more. I don't feel like any of the additional characters in the newness is overwhelming at all. It really kept me on the edge of my seat and really excited and engaged the entire time. I was probably the most bored in this episode, which was really not bored at all, in all honesty, when it came to Cooper Saxe and Jenny Sullivan, because they was not giving what needed to be gave, and Jenny gets on my goddamn nerves, especially when she teamed up with Blanca. Every time Blanca comes on screen, my eyes roll, and I just, we're not supposed to wish death upon people, but I'm tired, Blanca. I need you to go ahead and take your L and give this a rest. Yes, I kind of want you to stick it to Saxe, but the fact that you got this hard on for Tariq and now Jenny is on this as well, both of you hoes can go ahead and find yourself 6 feet under if you ask me. But that's just me, because we is riding hard for Tariq, okay? We decided that in episode 5 of season 1, and we ain't getting up off the train, okay? I feel like every bit of this episode was really, really, really well thought out, really well done. We got to peek into the Weston's life, because now Brayden is suspended indefinitely from school. He's been pulled off campus. His sister's taking over his room. And somehow, some way, goddammit, Lorenzo Tejada done got Diana in there. She just slides right into Tariq's old bed. It's the storytelling for me. But we get to see inside of their, financial firm, and now Brayden is going to go work over there, and he's still going to have problems with Trace, but then Trace still has this brotherly protection vibe. Like, basically, Trace is really like, I'm going to mess with Brayden. I'm going to give Brayden the blues, but none of y'all are. And I kind of like it, but I also don't necessarily like Trace, because Trace don't know that fat meat is greasy and the stove is damn hot. The fact that he told Brayden that it was some BS when Brayden took the stand and confessed to all that to save his life. Like, sir, no, you were actually going to be dead. 100%. Dead as a doornail. It was a wrap for you. Your brother literally saved your life, and you keep giving him grief about it. Like, you just, I feel like, are desperately searching for a coffin, and we're going to find your size if you keep playing games. Now, also at the little Weston financial firm, Brayden got his eyes on the little biracial cutie. I'm calling her the biracial cutie because she really, really light, but I don't know if she biracial, y'all. So again, I'm going to do my homework and we're going to check it out. She's giving about business, and Brayden is giving he's down with jungle fever. And I don't know if I'm mad at it. I don't think I'm mad at it at all. I don't think I'm mad at it. Monet is running around her house running amok. She winds up inheriting, air quotes, y'all, because this is a goddamn setup, because the feds is always up to something. Always. Every other asset of Mecca's has been seized except for his penthouse, because they're trying to lay a trap to see who inherits it. Zeke is the one who was supposed to inherit it, but because he's dead, his mother gets the penthouse. And of course, who's that? Monet Tejada. And she immediately tells Drew and Kane to go live their asses up in there because she's tired of seeing them. She over Diana because she definitely is blaming a lot of this stuff on Diana. And she's also, by the end of the episode, blaming her damn self. Mary J was giving nothing but attitude the whole episode, but when it got to that memorial and she had to storm out, yeah, she showed up to act, okay? She showed up to act. I saw a mother grieving, and I believed every bit of it, every last ounce. Diana kind of got on my nerves in this episode, y'all, and that might be an unpopular opinion, but I don't give a damn. Girl, you want this atta-girl from Monet in this moment when you know that she's grieving and you know that you threw down the damn paternity card like it was a draw four or 4 draw fours and said Uno out this to them. Girl, just go ahead and be quiet. Take your ass on campus and mind your business and leave your mama alone, because you have already caused her enough stress and heartache for the next 4 years. Get out of her face wanting her to tell you, good job, Diana. I love you, Diana, because it ain't going to happen right now. You was messy. You done created additional mess. And while you're not responsible for Zeke's death, honey, you created a nice little bout of chaos, a cloud of chaos, if you will, leading up to it. So guess what? You catching a little bit of heat, and your ass need to be able to take it by now. I mean, what is it that you actually want? She crying at the memorial, and the old little TA dude who's trying to jump her bones. Like, sir, do you want your job or not? I don't understand. Like, you're not supposed to be sleeping with students, but it's clear. He's trying to get at Diana. He thinks that she's crying about Zeke, and I believe that she's crying because Monet didn't tell her, great job on the memorial. Monet is not telling your ass great job for a very, very long time, Diana. Deal with it. Deal with it. And y'all, this is my initial reaction, so I might be a little hard on some of y'all favorite characters, but y'all will be okay, because guess what? If you don't like it, you could cope. I'm trying to do that now instead of telling everybody to go to hell. So go ahead and cope. What else happened? What else went down? I think that's it. I think I touched upon everything. Again, y'all, I really enjoyed this premiere episode. Oh, Davis got to get his brother Theo up out of there because he's dying in there. His liver is about to fail. He needs to get on this experimental drug trial, and Saxe is in charge of getting him out. So now Davis got to light a fire up under his ass. I'm excited for where that storyline is going to go. I'm excited for all of the storylines. Like, I feel like I've been starving a little bit in reference to some of the TV that I've been watching lately. It's been so basic. It's not been nuanced. It's so, like, whatever. And this is like, no, sit up, pay attention to me. It's too many things going on. I love television that you might got to watch 1, 2, 3 times. I love it. And I cannot wait to jump in and rewatch it. These are my initial thoughts. I hope that y'all enjoyed them. Let me know yours in the comment section down below, pretty please. If you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button here, as well as the main. I called it. Your good sis called it. Lauren Baldwin is not dead. And so much more went down in the season 3 premiere of Power Book 2 Ghost. And y'all, I'm here with my initial thoughts to talk about it. I just watched the episode. I'm gonna go back and watch it again so I can give y'all the good nitty gritty, like super breakdown over on Erica Vane TV.